Hi, welcome to our Influence of Art studio. Today I'm going to do a quick rundown of our trauma rock healing centered focus. In our previous videos, we talked about and showed a video where we made our trauma rocks as part of a ceremony at a moonlight ceremony. So if you don't have one yet, you can always schedule a time to come and do one. We can do one together, or you can pick out a rock yourself and do it yourself. So I'll explain that to you a little bit more. Just so that you're aware that we have programs online at www.inkfluenceofart.com. And I also want to interrupt for a quick commercial. We're also developing our own oils that we use here, which one is our turmeric balm, which is great for using for meditation. Rub it on the key points of your sinuses or your temples or something, and it helps to open up all your sensories and stuff. But it's also good for any other type part of your body that might need some extra healing. And then we also have the clove brew. And the clove brew is basically if you have neurological pain or pain from arthritis or soreness or something, it can do a little bit of reducing inflammation, but also a lot of healing where it just kind of gives you a tingling, numb feeling. So we mostly use them here, and we offer them to clients when they come. But if you would like a sample size to try it, let us know at influenceofart@gmail.com, and just send us a quick email and let us know if you would like to try it, if you'd like to come for a session, sign up for a class, and we can get this out to you if you want to try it yourself. So as I had said, we had a moonlight vigil, I believe it was, where we did our ceremonial trauma rocks, and we all carved out something. What you're supposed to do is pick out a rock that's the size, weight, and kind of probably shape. If you see something in it that reminds you of your trauma or something that reminds you of your healing. This one for me was heart-shaped, and this piece that runs through the middle that ends up being a female figure was kind of already there, and I just shaped it more, and I kept a lot of the original rock and stuff. And then this flat surface was perfect for blood force trauma, so all of it resonated with me. With the cracks that come down from here, it's hard to tell whether or not she's I don't know if I explained it in the video what it means to me, but it's hard to tell whether or not she is, sad, depressed, injured. She just came off a shipwreck and landed on a rock, but she's definitely hanging on to something that's cold and hard and hoping that she'll be able to hold on long enough, or else she's holding on and thinking about letting go and just falling into the water that you see at the bottom here. So I did a little bit of carving. I put some symbology in it that meant something to me, and then I carved trauma, and that was the biggest thing. We have to carve trauma in it just to make it a trauma rock and make it our own. The symbology would be up to you, and how much detail you want to put into it would be up to you. So to go on with the activity that helps to center, focus our trauma, and then help us to really understand it in a metaphysical way, is just taking and placing this rock, getting yourself into a comfortable position where you're probably even lying down on a yoga mat. But for this video, I'll show you how you can do it while you're sitting. Take some time to get comfortable with the weight and get comfortable in your seating position. Place the rock in between your breastplates, on your chest, so almost exactly where your heart would be. Slowly get used to the weight of the rock and start to realize that this is also what you chose for your trauma. This is the kind of weight you carry every day with trauma and complex trauma. Not dealing with it is heavy. Now we're going to do a quick breathing exercise just to show what happens when we keep trauma, something we just carry around for a long time and we don't deal with it. Let's take a deep breath in and really notice how heavy it is to lift the weight from your chest as you rise your lungs, and then let it out. And notice how the weight is still a burden going down as you let all the air out. Lift again. And feel how you can notice that that burden is something that is like really something you have to work hard, almost like you're having an exercise time here. And still, even though you're trying to relax, you can feel the weight of the stone and the weight of the burden of the complex trauma and how much it's affecting you. One more time. And you can feel that the weight is actually something you're starting to tolerate, and you're starting to build a resilience in carrying it around. Let the air out and relax. Although the weight is there now, you can really feel that weight is starting to become a part of your life and a part of your chest, and now you're not as noticing it. It's starting to become normalized. One more time. And out. Noticing that you could probably live and sustain your life by continuing to breathe. And as you breathe, you'd still be alive, but this constant trauma wouldn't allow you to stand up, get up, or do anything without the trauma becoming something that gets in the way. It'll also feel a lot heavier once you're walking around with it on your chest. If you were to strap it to your chest or anything like that, or wear it around your neck, you would notice the weight of this. And it would be something that you could actually see yourself carrying around for the rest of your life, because you've become easy with the pattern of carrying this much weight on your chest. Now, if at any time you feel that this is uncomfortable, or you can't breathe well, or there's anything that's making you feel like you don't want to carry on, please stop. You should have your best instinct. Now I want you to take the rock off. And I want you to breathe. Sit up straight, put your shoulders back, and breathe. And let it out. And relax. If you're getting the right effect, you should be feeling almost like an anxious, kind of like, wow, something really changed. This is being something that you have to notice with complex trauma as well. The minute you're relieving your complex trauma, your life is changing. Something isn't going to feel right. It's going to make you feel out of control. You're going to feel anxious. You're going to feel those feelings. Just breathe it out. Now slowly get up. And stretch your arms up over your head. And back down. And take one step forward. Now, without your trauma, you're able to move forward and start your life and start doing things that you wanted to do for your best health and your best interest. Without that heavy weight on your chest, you no longer have a burden to carry around, and you don't have to worry about things you do, because something's not going to creep up and suddenly throw you off your game. You've got this. Use some of the tools that we have in our videos. Check us out on YouTube. And you can get yourself through any kind of problem with just a simple technique that you use that you can have with you anywhere you go. I hope this helped you a lot. I hope you try it yourself, or even more, I hope you contact us at www.inkfluenceofart.com for a session or inquiries, or if you'd like to talk about any of our products or services. Have a great day.